Hello teacher, now I talk about the celebration. Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos is a traditional holiday that reunites the living and dead. It occurs in 2 days from November 1st to November 2nd and have been 3 parts. November 1st at 12 a.m. is Dia de los Angelitos, Spirit of the Children. November 2nd at 12 a.m. is Dia de los Difuntos, Spirit of the Adult, and November 2nd at noon, Spirit of Undead. Families create offerings to honor their departed family members that have passed. The altars are decorated with bright yellow marigold flowers, photo of the departed, and the favorite food and drinks of the one being honored. The offerings are believed to encourage visits from the land of the dead as departed souls hear their prayers, smell their food, and join in the celebrations. This festival has a special meaning. Death is just a period in the cycle of life. Our dead are never dead to us until we have forgotten them.
How could you know about this festival?
I have known it through a cartoon movie named Coco, which I have seen 3 years ago. It's a story about family love. The theme is nothing new, but the way the movie was built touches my heart. I highly recommend you have to watch this movie. Nothing can describe my feeling in words when I mention about it.
What's even so food in this?
Traditional food that will delight you is pan de muerto, or Red of the Dead. It is a typical sweet bread, often featuring ananas and decorated with buns and skulls made from dough. The buns might be arranged in a circle, as in the circle of life. Tiny dove teardrops symbolize sorrow. Another interesting thing in there is funny scones called calaveras. The scones will be decorated with creative shapes and colors such as sugar candies, clay decorations, and the most memorable, face painting. They are usually drawn with a smile as to laugh at death itself.
Do people wear special costume or masks?
Of course, they dress and make up as moving skeletons, wear a European-style hat in the style of Calavera Cajuna, a woman in famous Mexican painting. The streets is full of blouse and berets with bright colors in traditional costumes and dances. You can also see many different types of demons that are extremely interesting, with the meaning that death is not scary but exists as a familiar part of life.
It's like Halloween, doesn't it?
No, Day of the Dead is not Halloween, but as you feel what I said about it is a bit scary, but according to the opinion of these people here, death is not somber but celebratory. That's why you will see the festivals filled with bright colors or schools with smiles everywhere.
Hello teacher, today I talk about recycling. Recycling is important in today's world if we want to leave this planet for our future generations. Is it true that we do not recycle enough? When people think of recycling, they should really think about the whole idea: reduce, reuse, and recycle. We've been careless up to this point with the way we treated the earth, and it's time to change. Not just the way we do things, but the way we think. After the effect of global warming and pollution have become known to humans, the process of recycling have become more important. Recycling is important for many reasons, but most important is it helps us to save our planet. Also, recycling saves a lot of energy and reduce amount of waste. Even Disney Channel has its own project called Friend for Change, with teaching the kids how to care about planet. On the other hand, old people may be more complicated to convince that recycling is very important. Simple things have been created in order to help people recycle and motivate them to do it in their own houses. For example, these bins have diverse purposes depending on what people are looking for. There are certain containers that include two compartments, one for recyclable product and the other one for other waste. Other bins contain different compartment label so that recyclable material can be placed on separate places. Educate people separate the right and wet waste. Make the solar panel have become more popular and easy to accept.
What can the government do for improving recycling?
The government also can draw people's attention by introducing recycling law to the law system, and the government can be punish people who break the law.
Why is it necessary to separate waste into different bins?
Each material has a different potential use after it disposes of. In a situation where everything is collected together, this would require an intense amount of sorting in order to split items into different streams. This is extremely difficult, extremely expensive, and not economically. By splitting things at the source, then this will ensure less sorting is required, less contamination, and ultimately more chain of things being diverted from landfill for recycling or use.
Why do you think recycling is important?
Recycling is important because it helps us to protect the environment as well as the planet. It reduces greenhouse gas and it helps to tackle climate change.
Some people know the recycling is important, but they aren't ready to do that. What do you need to encourage them?
We could encourage people recycling by reward them. For example, every empty can of soft drink you bring back to the factory, you will get 2,000 dong.
Hello everyone, today I talk about my future plan. Everybody also wants to have a good job and high salary in the future, and so I want to in my future I will become a tour guide. So after I graduate, continue work as a tour guide. I work this job because of my dream and to save the money. I will be hard working and try my best to do this job well and move up to the highest position. Besides that, I will enjoy my life by traveling around the world. The firstly, it reduces the stress after work. The secondly, I wanna learn more new language from the new way I have gone and keep the memory in my mind. Moreover, I will take a business course because I love business. I will take it by online business. I will sell the money will until I 30 years old. I will start with a book coffee shop in my hometown and with my plan for my future. I will try my best at research to make my future better. By the way, future is coming, but now my responsibility is study hard and get good results.
Why it must be a coffee shop but not another type?
Because I like a read book at coffee shop, but some coffee is so noisy. I think it will make a be quiet place to read book. More than that, it is also a place where book lovers can exchange the book and have some meeting or workshop. I wanna service my customer with the best coffee cup made by me.
Why do you want to start off when you're 30 years old? I think you can do it earlier.
Oh, I'm start up when I'm 30 years old because at this time I can work at the company. I don't have energy enough to work 8 or more day, and I want to have financial autonomy. More than that, I love book and coffee.
Do you feel lonely when you start alone?
No, I have my job, and I think happiness needn't to have two people. I can breathe happiness on my own. I can make me fun by myself. Moreover, I don't want to depend on anyone. I want to become an independent girl.
How do you think about starting a family?
In my opinion, I think starting a family isn't important.